Hey guys, you're watching Let's Talk About Prepping, and in this video, we're going to talk about bathing, because Hoople's Cat Emergency Preparedness Lifestyle recently did a video that was sort of a ironic VR to someone else's bathtub video, and he challenged anybody else who watched it to make a video in which they recreate a bathtub scene from a famous movie. Now, he chose Jaws. I'm going to do a couple other ones, but first, I'm going to merge this with another video that I thought of doing, and that is how to bathe with very low water usage. Now, this could be really important if you're bugging out, which is why I have some of these supplies in my bug out kit, or if you're in a bug-in situation and you don't have ready access to water, or if you're an environmentalist who's always complaining about how little water there is, or if you live in California, maybe you should just be bathing like this all the time. Anyways, you probably don't need to bathe like an Idahoan, but I'm going to show you how we do that anyways. So you take your axe and your other camping bathing supplies, and you go into your bathing area. You set up your bathing and shaving area the way that you like it. Be sure to be extra careful with your shaving implements. And get yourself some machine oil for lubrication. Now, we don't use rubber duckies in America. Of course, we just bring our guns in the Ziploc baggie into the bath with us. Anyways, apply liberally and get ready for some clear cutting. Now be careful and have some toilet paper ready for nicks. Who are we kidding? We know I don't shave. Anyways, jokes aside, let's talk about how to bathe with very low water usage. So what I'm doing here is I'm filling up my two spray bottles. One of them has plain water, and one of them gets just a couple drips, literally just a couple drips of camp soap. Now, if you're going to do this regularly, you really don't need much soap because you're going to get a cumulative effect from applying every day. But if you are bathing less regularly, you might want to be a little more liberal with the soap to make sure that you're slicking away all of the oil and all of the dirt that you have on your body. Now, if we're talking about low resource use, then you're really just going to use one of these little tablets per bath. And for that reason, it's important to be very conscious of the order in which you clean your body. You're going to start with the cleanest and the most sensitive parts that you want to remain clean first. So obviously, your face. You're going to wash your face, your neck, and that area before you move on to the rest of your body. And you're not going to come back to it once you've used your rag on other parts. Now, the reason that this system is so much more efficient than other systems is because when you pour water directly on yourself, the vast majority of that stream of water is being wasted because really just the leading edge of that stream of water is collecting dirt off of your body as it goes across your skin. And so by applying smaller amounts of water to any given square inch of your body, that water is able to slick the dirt and oil away with the soap in it without wasting any other water that isn't needed to clean that particular spot of your body. That's why using a spray bottle to mist uses less water. It applies to the square inch of water and slicks away the dirt without any other water following along and being wasted on the same spot. We mostly just enjoy having a lot of water flow across us when we bathe in our modern showers, but it's really not necessary to get the vast majority of the dirt off of us. And if we're bathing regularly, like every night before we go to bed, just spraying ourselves and wiping ourselves down a little bit, we can stay ahead of the dirt that we accumulate on ourselves. Now, it's not ideal and it's not exactly an enjoyable experience, but bathing isn't going to be a luxury that we have for comfort when we're in a bugging out or low water use situation. This will help you save a lot of water because I've bathed off the grid trying to use small amounts of water, and even with a high efficiency camp shower head, you still waste a lot of water with just little streams flowing down over you. It's all just flowing right onto the ground. This really lets you get the biggest bang for your buck. And if you do feel that you need a little bit of extra water, you can just sit there and spray it onto yourself until you've achieved the effect that you want. But this is a really great way to ensure that you're not just basically pouring good water onto the ground just to have a decent bath. Now, it's important to remember that you're starting with your face, working down your shoulder, your arms, your front and back of your torso, then down your legs, and then I tend to come back up to the armpits, back down to the nether regions, and then the feet last. And this ensures that all of the germs or dirt that you're getting from one part of your body is not being applied to a part of your body that you would like to be cleaner than the one where the dirt came from. I also like to keep the baby wipes around because those are nice for the nether regions so that you have a little bit of a sanitizing effect because there are germs that do exist down there. Anyways, I hope that this was interesting. I hope that it got you thinking about some efficient ways to bathe. You can also use a steam tent and a flat scraping type object to scrape the dirt off of yourself and to exfoliate your pores and clean out some of that odor causing oils and germs. Anyways, that's the instructional part of the video. Here we have my reenactment of the bathtub scene from The Big Lebowski, starring Jeff Bridges. And next we have Scarface, starring Al Pacino. Anyways, I hope that this was interesting and maybe just a little bit funny for you guys. What I would like to see, if you're not ready to recreate a famous scene from a bathtub scene from a movie, what I want to see from you guys is at least you rotating your water supplies, dumping your jugs out and filling them back up. It's really easy to find how much bleach goes into a gallon of water. I'll even post it in the description down below. And if you guys are feeling up to it, it's really easy to recreate the stabbing scene from Psycho. And while that's a shower scene and not a bathtub scene, I'm loosening the rules up for you guys. So if you want to participate, you've got a famous bathtub scene, you've got refilling your water jugs, and or the scene from Psycho. Pooples really didn't think anybody was going to respond, so I hope at least someone else will so we can prove him wrong. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're doing well, and everybody stay safe out there.